sta? It's Savito. It's Savito Flickerini, and it's a time for 5 plus a flick here on the VidDREAM television. I'm Vito, and what I have for you this week is something I think you maybe enjoy a whole lot. Now, the Tink, he's go out and talk to like the major rock and roll stars. You know, you hear me tell you about this, but we always like to keep the fingers and the elbows to dip it into the underground. But this week, we'll have you for part of one of a James LoMenzo, and he's the new bass player for Megadeth. Now, we like our other bass player, Dave. He's a nicer guy, but this is a whole new different band, so we're not going to dwell on the things and talk about what it was. This is what is now, and this is what's a touring. So the Tink, he's going to go on the bus, and Wild West, he's a shooter this interview for you. So you're going to see James from a Megadeth talking to you right now here, okay? Hey, come on, boys. Chicky doody, baby. Started a flick. It's the Tinker, Minister of Sinister, taking it to you once again. Big surprise. Guess who we have here today? This is
James LoMenzo, Megadeth.
LoMenzo, welcome to the band.
Hey, man, thank you very much. 1.5 years into it, and I couldn't be more excited, man.
It's been 1.5 years? Yeah. Tell me what you've been doing with the Megadeth.
Well, all right, so I come through the door here. Let me see. Last thing I was doing, I was playing with the BLS band, you know, Zach Wild band.
What's
running
that
around
NF thing?
What's that?
The symbol they have, NFL.
This is a cable show, right?
Yeah.
SDMF, right? It means sick, demented motherfuckers. No, it means strength, determination, merciless,
and
forever.
Forever, that's right. It, okay.
And so I always wonder why I couldn't be merciful forever, but that's a whole nother interview.
Show. Yeah.
So what you got? Okay, so yeah, I'm running around there playing with BLS, played all these wonderful places, a couple Ozfests down the.
So I've obviously seen you before.
I have been out there. I had a beard longer than yours for a while, you know, about down to there.
You and Zach together.
Yeah, and so we got out after I was finished with BLS, sitting around for a while. A good friend of mine from the ESP Guitar Company calls me up and says, "Hey, you want to play in a big metal band from the '80s that's still really big?" And I said, "What? You mean like Megadeth?" And he goes, "No, man, I can't tell you." So I said, all right, but it's Megadeth, right? And he goes, I can't tell you. Just send me a disc and I'll send it off. So Dave Mustaine calls me up, and he says, look, I'm looking for somebody who's been doing this for a while, so if you want to come on board, let's get together, jam, see how it feels, and it felt good. 3 weeks later, we're heading off to Dubai for my first gig out there with the band.
Wow,
and,
from Phoenix to Dubai.
Well, we were actually in L.A. Dave's moved down to San Diego-ish since then. So I live down in L.A. as well. So, yeah, from L.A. to Dubai, and then to do record. We started recording right away, went to England, and then we started up the Gigantour. So
you just strapped right in there, didn't you?
I strapped right in, man, you know.
See, you know the reason he picked you. No bumps in the road, because you got road wiseness.
Exactly correct.
No bumps.
No bumps in the road. As far as I can tell, I think I got through this fairly unscathed so far.
All right, who else is in the band?
Okay, so we got the Brothers Drover, which is Drover, which is, I'm from Brooklyn originally, so every once in a while it comes out. Yeah, so the Drover Brothers, fucking Drover Brothers. We got Sean and Glenn. Glenn respectively plays guitar, and Sean plays drums. And world class, great players. You've seen them on the videos. You're going to hear them on this new United Abominations record. And I was thrilled when I came into this band because I was wondering who's Dave playing with. And then when I got into a room with these guys, I said, these guys can more than handle the stuff. Now I got to strap in and get my boots on.
Life is good again.
Yeah, man, it's good. Yeah. This is one of the classic metal bands, man.
Do you have trouble, like, in between times going to NOM and the trade shows and all that, waiting for something to happen? Does that bother you?
No, man, I love that.
Music keeps you going.
I got friends from all these companies from all these years working with them. I can go down the list, but I always go down there. They support me. They give me guitars, all this stuff. So I go down to the NAMM show, and I go down there, and I have a great time with all those people. And I always run into old friends from over the years,
Sure.
So, Tink, I've been doing this for a little while.
Yeah, me too. Our favorite around here is Vinnie Moore because he's right from Delaware.
Well, I love Vinnie, man. He's the sweetest guy, and what a monster guitar player, huh?
Oh, he's fabulous.
I called up Vinnie Moore a couple of years ago. I was looking to put together a little side project. We just couldn't finagle. Yeah, and Brian Tushy, he used to play with him, so I tried to get those two guys just to do a little something while we had nothing going on, but schedules conflicted.
You are well hooked up.
I do what I can, man.
All right, now, this is a video show. What are you doing with the video show here in Megadeth?
What am I doing with the video show?
Yeah.
How did you mean?
I mean, a video. Do you have one coming?
Oh, I got one right here. Hang on a second, man. I got this.
You can't show it.
I can't show it, but watch. You put a little green screen over there.
Right there, yeah.
It's going to be a Toot Le Mans, which is a remake of a song that Dave did a number of years ago. We redid it with Christine Scabia from... Can tell me then.
Laguna Coil.
I'm just testing them. Okay, Laguna Coil. And, man, she did a beautiful job on this. And she looks good doing it, too. You're going to see this in the video when Tink plays it up for you. And we just released this as our first release off of United Abominations, and we're working on our next one.
Okay.
Let's check this out first. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Well, if you notice, whenever you talk to any kind of press, they always want to know more about what's going on.
Right.
I'll deal with both with what's happening now. Like you're on tour now.
I'm going to let you drive it, Tink. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me drive it. What you're doing right now, this has got to be some of the best days in your life, getting out here, bringing like the RJ and all.
At this, I'll tell you what, man, there's just nothing like
I'm
it.
happy to see him back with the stage.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thing about Dio that just amazes me is his. It's not even tenacity, his strength, man. His strength and conviction to be who he is.
Beyond tenacity, wow.
Yeah, it
that
is.
Strong.
He has strength of conviction, and he sings as good, if not better, as he always has. You know, it's that same inner strength.
And he's giving us all signs like this, and this, that we live our life by.
He stole that from my grandmother as well as his grandmother. I know
this
that.
One or
yeah,
this one?
It's this one.
Because a lot of metal poses, like back in the, I always
thought that was the imaginary, the imaginary globe.
Yeah, right. Holding the globe up.